I just want to quickly say that perspectives in general were never designed to be agreed with. Meaning, if you agree with a perspective or disagree with a perspective, it doesn't really make a difference. Perspectives are an offering, right, of a truth that might be true for you. And if it's not true for you, then you're allowed to have your experience. You're allowed to disagree. You're allowed to be vehemently opposed to the perspective itself. Think of it like this. A perspective is but an expression. It's your truth. Yeah? And that perspective is just words, but those words carry an energy. That's what we're after. So this is what you have to ask yourself when you hear my perspective or anyone else's perspective in life. If you agree, wonderful. Great. That's love. If you don't agree, but you're confident in who you are, there's no need to get reactive, right? You could say to me, hey, Phil, check out this rapper, check out this singer, blah, blah, blah. If I don't like them, I don't need to put them down because I'm confident in where I'm going in life. But this is where the energy comes in. If you get reactive when a perspective is shared, which is just energy being shared, forget the words, the energy being shared. If that causes you to react, then you have to ask yourself if you're confident in your own walk. You have to ask yourself, why am I thrown out of my center right now? Why have I been knocked off my stool? You see? And that's where the true inner work comes in, is if you say something to me that I don't agree with, but I'm confident in who I am, I can let it slide. It doesn't affect me. I'm unbothered because I'm creating what I'm creating. I know where I'm going in life. But if I get really mad and upset, then that means that your perspective has triggered within me an unresolved trauma. Inner work is all about reorienting yourself inwardly so that you can address that trauma. So if you don't agree with my perspectives, that's good. You're allowed to have an experience that resonates with you. If what I share isn't true for you, that's amazing. 2 thumbs up. But if you get mad, right, and you start to throw your shoes everywhere, then that means that you have unfinished business. It means that you have unresolved trauma. So rather than getting mad at the person who's sharing the perspective, whether it be me or someone else, right? Rather than getting mad, give thanks for the trigger. Give thanks for the perspective because that perspective is showing you what you haven't addressed within yourself. And as long as you don't address it, you're going to be caught in this loop of kicking and screaming and never really evolving. We evolve from a place of choice. We choose through our free will to take responsibility for what others bring up in us. The perspectives don't matter. Okay? I did a video this morning about Black people. I could have taken that perspectives a million directions. But it was just a perspective. And you're allowed to have your experience. But if you get mad and you get reactive and you get defensive, then it means that you're still not taking responsibility for yourself in life. All right? I don't know it all. I just share, and these perspectives don't really matter in the end because ultimately it's about the energy and what it sparks in you. Is it bringing up old trauma in you? And can you finally take responsibility for your response? And rather than getting reactive, going, ooh, my heart is closed. Ooh, I'm judging this person. Ooh, if I'm judging this person, it means that I'm judging myself. So where are you still blocking yourself in life? Anytime you judge yourself or others, you're still small-minded, for lack of better words, meaning you're easily rattled, meaning you have a limited capacity. All right? True enlightenment, even though I don't love that word, which is just a perspective, true enlightenment is allowing everything to just live there. It's just energy. It's just floating around. You don't have to be threatened by it. Just allow it to be there. You know, if you open up to me about your sorrows or your agony or whatever, I'm not going to shut you down, right? If I shut you down, it means I'm not confident in my walk. which means that I'm not able to hold space for you because I'm threatened by what you're sharing. But if I love you unconditionally, right, which I do, I'll allow you to air all of your dirty laundry and just allow all of that energy to be in the space. And when you're done expressing, that moment has passed. That's it. And we did a good job together because we allowed that energy to move. We allowed those emotions to be expressed rather than suppressed. So ask yourself why you're so easily threatened or rattled by perspective. Perspective was only designed to carry energy, right? To potentially bring up more love in you or to bring up the opposite of love, fear. And if you don't take responsibility for your own fear, right, and you hang your hat on that perspective, then you're going to stay stuck in that endless loop. You're the creator of your own reality, all right? And you cannot become a true creator if you don't take responsibility for how you react in life. You're only going to become a true creator if you fully assume responsibility for your potential reaction. And you say, oop, I just caught that. Let me flip it and reverse it. Let me just, right, like Missy says, flip it and reverse it. I caught it. I caught it in time. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to pause, and I'm going to choose again. How do I want to choose this time? Because you're constantly being thrown opportunities to react differently or to respond differently. And your choice determines where you go in life. All right? So I'm not asking you to agree with me. I'm asking you to perhaps consider that anything that comes out of my mouth is energy. All right? And if you still have a limited capacity, which only happens when you still have unresolved trauma or fear, then try to expand beyond that. Try to rise above it. Try to heal yourself by choosing wisely, by making a new choice in life. And that's going to change your life. I love you.